Test, test,
Yes, lady.
test, test. 1, 2, test.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Oke, ini baru penting ya.
Hello everyone, my name is UTOMO. I study English for UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about good advice. Margaret had a bad stomachache yesterday afternoon. She called her doctor and asked him what she should do. Her doctor told her to rest in bed. He also told her not to eat too much for dinner, and he told her to call him in the morning if she was still sick. Margaret felt better after speaking with her doctor. She's glad she can always depend on her for good advice. Eric went out on his first date yesterday evening. Before he left the house, he asked his parents if they had any advice. They told him to be polite when he met the girl's mother and father. They also told him not to drive too fast, and they told him not to bring his date home later than 10 o'clock. Eric felt more prepared for his date after speaking to his parents. He's glad he can always depend on them for good advice. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Listen, speaking has two, right?
Yes.
So, for speaking, open, tell speaking, tell the topic, after closing. Yeah, for the second, open again, tell the topic, stop first, yeah. After that, closing again. Okay? Which one first? Polish up or itu?
Polish.
Oke, yang mana ya? Semua. Okay, good.
Hello everyone, my name is UTOMO. I'm studying English for UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about polish up your interview skills. Tips from the expert. Going to a job interview can be a very challenging experience. A lot of people are probably applying for the same jobs. What can you do to make a good impression and stand out from the crowd? The experts say be prepared. Learn about the company before your interview, find out about the company's products or services, read about the company on newspaper, or try to find information on the internet. Many companies have their own website with lots of information. Also, dress appropriately for the interview. Don't wear casual clothes. Dress neatly and conservatively. Prepare in advance for type of question you will probably be asked. The interviewer will most likely ask you to tell about your background, education, and experience. If you're employed, the interviewer may ask you why you want to leave your current job, or if you aren't employed at the time of interview, the interviewer might ask you why you left your last job. You should be prepared to talk about what you know about the company. Don't be surprised if you are asked what your strengths and weaknesses are, and be ready to answer questions how you deal with pressure at work. An interviewer will most likely ask you how you get along with coworkers. You may also be asked what your future goals are, and don't forget that the interviewer will probably ask if you have any questions. Be sure to answer interviewer's question honestly. Try to show that you're motivated, responsible, and very interested in the job. Be confident but don't brag about yourself. Don't say how great you are. Instead, give examples of things you've done that show your strengths. Be prepared for when the interviewer asks if you have any questions. You can ask about the job responsibilities, the company in general, when the position will be filled, and other things. Some experts say that it isn't a good idea to ask too many questions about salary, vacations, or benefits during the first interview. If the company has follow-up interviews for the position, that might be a better time for such questions. Before you leave the interview, make sure to know the name and titles of all the people you met. Write a thank you letter to interviewers as soon as possible. Say thank you for interviewers' time. Describe why you think you're the right person for the job and offer to go back to another interview if they want you to. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yes, lady. You just speak normal, yeah. Dimana, can you make your Okay, to be honest, open again.
Hello everyone, my name is Judita Kirana. I study English for UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about technology in our life. Technology plays a role in all aspects of our life, the way we work, the way we shop, the way we communicate with each other, and the way we live at home. The speed of technological change in the past 100 years has been incredible. The early telephone were very large and they didn't even have dials or buttons. You pick up a receiver and talk to an operator who made a call for you. Nowadays, cellular telephone fit in our pockets and we can use them to make phone calls from anywhere to anywhere. In grocery stores or supermarkets, cashier used to punch keys on cash register to enter the price of each item. These days, scanner read barcodes on product packaging and the prices are recorded by computerized cash registers. In some supermarkets, customers can even check out by scanning product themselves and paying by credit card, all without the help of the cashiers. In the past, we made a trip to the bank to deposit or withdraw money. Now we can use ATMs, automated teller machines that are found everywhere. And many people now do their bank transactions at home online over the internet. Modern technology has dramatically improved our life. Personal cameras enable us to take photos. Personal computers enable us to create documents, store information, and analyze data at work or at home. The internet allows us to send and receive email messages, connects us to the World Wide Web, and allows us to go shopping online from our homes. Digital cameras enable us to take photographs that we can instantly put on our computers to store, change, and send over the internet. Satellite communications connects doctors in one country with patients in another country, bringing medical technology to remote places around the world. Miniature cameras that patients can swallow permit doctors to diagnose medical conditions without surgery. Smart homes, operated by computers, turn lights on and off as people enter or leave the room, and enable homeowners to cool their houses, to turn on the heat or air conditioning, or even to start the coffee maker. What will the future bring? Smart highways will carry us to destinations that we program into our cars' computers. Computer chips that are implanted under our skin will hold our medical information in case of an emergency. Household appliances such as refrigerators and stoves will have miniature computers that know how we like to store or cook our food. Many people feel, however, that technology has a price. With automated supermarket checkout lines, ATMs and online banking, and internet shopping, we can meet our daily needs without having contact with other people. Life with technology can be very lonely. Also, many people are concerned about privacy. Technology makes it possible for companies or the government to monitor our use of the internet. Our credit card numbers, bank confirmation, and other personal data all are stored on computers. Protecting the information will be an important issue in the years ahead. Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, Judy. Okay, thank you. So many questions. The answering is just answer automatically and okay. Yeah. Good. What's your full name?
My name is Judita Eka Kirana.
So how can I call you?
Dita or Judita?
Dita.
Yes.
Dita, not Dita.
No.
Dita. Dita or
Judita.
Judita. Good.
Yes.
Good. Please tell about yourself and your family.
My name is Judita Eka Kirana. I am 14 years old. I was born in Jakarta and I live in Jakarta. My hobby is listening to music, bicycling, and jogging. I was going to 05 Elementary School and now I'm going to 244 Junior High School. My favorite subjects are English and math. I like to bicycling because It's help. I'm the only child in my family, so I have 3 people in my family. My father, my mother, and I. My father is an employee and my mother is a housewife. My father likes to play games and watch movies, and my mother likes to watering the plants.
Right. Okay. There was something you need advice. What to ask you? What time you need advice?
I was sick last night. I asked my mother if she had any good advice. She told me She told me to rest in bed. She told me not to play my cell phone, and she told me to consume my medicine. I felt better after speaking with my mother. I'm glad I can always depend on her for good advice.
Good. Now about two ancient modern wonders.
The pyramids were built as tombs for kings of ancient Egypt more than 5,000 years ago. They were constructed without machines and with very few tools. The king were buried with many jewels, furniture, and personal treasures. The Colosseum in Rome, Italy was completed in AD 80. It was built as an amphitheater, a place for people to go to be entertained. Fights between gladiators, fights with beasts such as lions and tigers, and other battles were held there.
How about some most lately in school or college?
All the people at my class are talking about Mrs. Aminah these days. There's rumors that she's going to be a principal of my school, and everybody is convinced that rumor is true. After all, if she weren't going to be a principal, she wouldn't have to continue her study. She wouldn't have to cancel all her schedule, and she definitely wouldn't have to leave my class. Of course, all the people at my school don't know for sure whether she's going to be a principal. It's only a rumor. We'll just have to wait and see.
Good. How old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
Good. Tell about something in your life that you wish you had done but you didn't. Something in your life you wish that you had done that but you didn't.
I wish I had gone to Korea. Korea is one of my favorite countries. There are a lot of things that I should try in Korea. The culinary of Korea, the tourist attraction in Korea, and mini markets in Korea. I like the culinary of Korea. For example, like bibimbap, kimchi, and tteokbokki. And for the tourist attraction, I want to see the Seoul Tower. Yeah, Seoul Tower.
Yes. So it's your So how about something that in something in your life that you wish for?
I wish I could fly. If I could fly, I wouldn't have to walk or run. I would be able to go anywhere and everywhere without any transportation. And I would be able to hide from anyone. I really wish I could fly. My life would be much better if I could fly. There are so many things that would happen to me if I could fly. But I have to realize that I never could fly.
Okay. So how about something unexpected situation that you were prepared?
I had a very difficult situation at my class a few days ago. My mathematics teachers gave my class a mathematics test unexpectedly without any advice notice whatsoever, and he gave us 30 minutes only for 20 questions. Needless to say, I was very upset. If I had known that there was a test, I would be prepared for it. I would have recapped all my lesson, and I wouldn't have too late night the night before. I really wish he had told me and my class that there was a test. Yes. So advice.
Uh, how about your
My English teacher is Miss Nadia. She is 24 years old. She had told me for 2 years. She always give me any good advice. She always helped me when I have a trouble with my grammar or pronunciation. She's so gorgeous, and everybody is talking about her. She's very kind, she's very beautiful, and she is a good teacher for me.
How long have you known Miss Nadia?
For 2 years.
Okay. What is she interested in?
English?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. I wanna make a hope for Oxford with five.
For oxfordutomo.
What you hope from Oxford with 5 8 million.
I hope oxfordutomo have more teachers. If oxfordutomo have more teachers, they will have more students too. I hope oxfordutomo will bigger. If oxfordutomo bigger, it's if oxfordutomo get bigger, it will be the student will be more comfortable. I hope oxfordutomo have any any building in other city or other country maybe. If oxfordutomo had another building, oxfordutomo will be famous. I hope oxfordutomo I hope oxfordutomo have more students. If oxfordutomo has more students, oxfordutomo will be fun. I hope oxfordutomo more. I hope oxfordutomo have more rooms. If oxfordutomo has more rooms, the student will be more from the other class.
Okay, good. You are what is it is random questions and sudden questions. Yeah. Okay. You are 14 and you are teenager.
Yes.
You are Indonesia.
Yes.
What, yeah?
Yes.
Good. As a teenager, yeah, as a teenager, how do you see teenagers, yeah, as teenagers nowadays, especially in your city? How do you see them? Can you tell about your teenagers, right? So of course you have circle, yeah. How do you see them? Can you tell about them? Okay.
Okay.
You got the questions?
Yeah. I got.
How do you see teenagers nowadays? Is it good or bad or it is why so? How do you see teenagers nowadays? You as a teenager itself. You got it?
Got it.
Got it, yeah?
Got it.
Okay.
Teenagers these days, uh, some teenagers are good and others not. The good one is teenagers who like the traditional food or something from Indonesians, but she can mix it with other culture. And the bad one is teenagers who only wants the culture from our countries, not Indonesians. Yes. And teenagers usually it is playing phone too much. Yes. Yeah. And she never and them and they and they sometimes never go out and play with their friends. Yeah, teenagers.
So they play with one too much. They need to play with some in real life.
Yes.
Now, how about this? So do you think teenagers at your age, yeah, okay, probably you, yes. I mean, so do you think teenagers at your age need to speak English? Why? If yes, why? If not, why? Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So do you think teenagers need to speak English? Why or why not? Okay.
Of course, yes. Because in the future, we don't know, maybe our countries will have many from the other countries that speak English. And we don't know that in the future we work or study in the other countries. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. In the other
What?
so we're gonna country.
Yeah.
So this is last questions. Good. You as a teenager who speaks English, right? How how do you influence your friends and other teenagers who don't want to speak English? By the way, if you yes, you speak English, right? So how you as a teenager influence, yeah, of course, yeah. We need to spread goodness, right? So
Yes.
as you mentioned before, as you mentioned earlier, teenagers need to speak English. Okay, you got it. Now, as a teenager itself, how you influence other teenagers who don't want to speak English? You got the questions?
Right.
Okay, how you influence other teenagers who don't want to speak English? Of course, teenagers, some teenagers want to speak English and some don't, right? So how do you influence other teenagers who don't want to speak English?
Maybe from movies.
Yeah, it is moving from yourself.
For
How
myself.
do you influence other teenagers from your friends, right? Do they speak English?
Some yes, some don't.
Okay, some yes, some no, right?
Yes.
So now, how do you influence them? They're English also, right? And they are teenagers. So how do you influence your friends or other teenagers who don't want to speak English?
For me, maybe I will show how English can improve your life.
How? How you show them?
From like
Uh-huh.
we talk to each other and show my lesson at UTOMO. So like I gave them, yeah, how we like to study English at UTOMO, how we speak in English, and why we should speak English. Yeah, for in the future we will work in other countries like that. Yes.
Okay, thank you, John. No spelling. Okay. Say spell C. You got it?
Got it.
Say spell C technology.
Technology. TECHNOLOGY. Technology.
spell say thought.
Thought. T-H-O-U-G-T-H. Thought.
Mortgage. Say spell say mortgage.
Mortgage. Mortgage. M-O-O-R-E. G-E-G-G. Mortgage.
Your full name.
Judita Eka Kirana. J-U-D-I-T-H-A. Judita. E-K-A Eka. K-I-R-E-A-N-A. Kirana. Judita Eka Kirana.
J-U-D-H-I-T-A.
J-U-D-I-T-H-A.
I-T-A.
I-T-H-A.
Judita, right?
Yeah.
Judith.
Yes.
Judith. Judith or Judith?
Judith.
Judith, right? Yes. Better Judith. Judith, yeah. Okay, oxfordutomo.
Oxfordutomo. O-X-F-O-R-D. Oxford. UTOMO. Oxfordutomo.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Judith. Call your friend. Teacher.
Teacher.
Yeah. Betul nggak, Judith?
Thank you, sir.
Use this, ya.
Yes. Teacher. Iya. Iya, dari. Oh iya.
Right.
One, two.
Okay, number. Take 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
Okay, okay. Ready?
Good evening, dear friends. My name is Icha. I study English at Oxford UTOMO. On this special occasion, I would like to tell about the job interview. Charles had a job interview a few days ago at the United Insurance Company. The interview lasted almost an hour, and Charles had to answer a lot of questions. First, the interviewer asked Charles where he had gone to school. Then, she asked if he had any special training. She asked where he had worked. She also asked whether he was willing to move to another city. She wanted to know if he could work overtime and weekends. She asked him how his health was. She asked him whether he had ever been fired. She wanted to know why he had had 4 different jobs last year. And finally, the interviewer asked the most difficult question. She wanted to know why Charles thought he was more qualified for the position than the other 62 people who had applied. Charles had never been asked so many questions at a job interview before. He doesn't know how well he did, but he tried his best. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Okay. So that is the one open, content, close, open, content. Okay.
Also interview skills. Also interview skills.
This one first.
Also interview skills.
First, closing first.
First, opening first. Opening first.
Opening, detail, closing, stop. Wait, and open, content, close. Okay.
Good evening, dear friends. My name is Icha. I study English at UTOMO, and the special question I would like to tell you about fellowship or interview skills, tips from the expert. Going to a job interview can be a very challenging experience. A lot of people will be applying for the same job. What can you do to make a good impression and stand out from the crowd? The experts say be prepared. Learn about the company before your interview. Find out about the company's product or services. Read about companies on the newspaper or try to find information on the internet. Many companies have their own websites with lots of information. Also, dress appropriately for the interview. Don't wear casual clothes, dress neatly and conservatively. Prepare in advance for the types of questions you will probably be asked. An interviewer will most likely ask you to with the background, education, and experience. If you're employed, the interviewer might ask you why you want to leave your current job. Or if you're employed at the time of the interview, the interviewer might ask you why you left your last job. You should be prepared to talk about what you know about the company. Don't be surprised if you're asked what your strengths and weaknesses are. Be ready to answer questions about how you deal with pressure at work, and the interviewer will most likely ask how you get along with coworkers. You may also be asked what your strengths and you may also be asked what your future goals are. And don't forget the interviewer will probably ask if you have any questions. You should be sure to answer the interviewer's question honestly. Try to show that you're motivated, responsible, and very interested in the job. Be confident but brag about yourself. Don't say how great you are. Instead, give examples of things you've done and short your share. Be prepared for when the interviewer asks you questions. You can ask about the job responsibilities, the company in general, when the position will be filled, and other things. Some experts said it isn't a good idea to ask many questions about salary, vacation, and benefits during the first interview. Before you leave,
Open again, and proceed to speak a little further.
good evening, dear friends. My name is Icha. I study English at UTOMO, and a special occasion I would like to tell about technology in our lives. Technology plays a role in all aspects of our lives, the way we work, the way we shop, the way we communicate with each other, and the way we live at home. The speed of technological change in the past 100 years has been incredible. The early telephones were very large, and they even had dials or buttons. To pick up a receiver and talk to an operator who made a call for you. Nowadays, cellular telephones speak in our pockets and we can use them to make phone calls from anywhere to anywhere. In grocery stores and supermarkets, cashiers use the punch keys and cash registers to enter the price of each item. These days, scanner with barcodes for product packaging and the prices are recorded by computerized cash register. In some supermarkets, customers can even check out by scanning product themselves and paying by credit card all without the help of the cashier. In the past, we made a trip to the bank to deposit or withdraw money. Now we can use ATMs, automatic teller machines that are found everywhere. And many people now do their bank transaction at home online over the internet. Modern technologies dramatically improve our lives. Personal computers enable us to create documents, store information, and analyze data when we are at home. The internet allows us to send and receive email messages, connect us to the World Wide Web, and allows us to go shopping online from our homes. Digital cameras enable us to take photographs that we can easily put on our computers to store, change, and send over the internet. So like communication connects doctors in one country with the patient in another country, bringing medical technology to remote places around the world. Usually cameras that patient can solve or permit doctors to diagnose medical condition without surgery. Smart homes operated by computers turn light on and off as people enter or leave from an enable homes to call their houses to run the heat or air conditioning, or even to start a coffee maker. What will the future bring? Smart house will carry us to destination that we program with our house computers. Computer chips that are implanted under our skin will hold our medical information in case of an emergency. Household appliances, such as refrigerators and stoves, will have miniature computers that know how to store or cook our food. Many people feel, however, that technology has its price. With automated supermarket checkout lines, ATM and blinking, and internet shopping, we can meet our daily needs without having contact with other people. Life with technology can be very lonely. Also, many people are concerned about privacy. The technology makes it possible for the companies or government to monitor our use of the internet. Our bank account information, medical information, and other personal data are all stored on computers. Protecting the information will be an issue in the years ahead. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Second question. Tell about yourself.
My name is Icha. I go to Bentry School. I am 14 years old. My birthday is in 14 March 2010. I live in Jakarta. I have been living in Jakarta since I was born. My favorite stuff to do is volley, playing music, and biking.
Okay, tell about two ancient and modern wonders.
The pyramids were built as tombs for the kings of ancient Egypt from more than 5,000 years ago. They were constructed with machines with very few tools. The kings were viewing many jewels, furniture, and personal treasures. Tenochtitlan, an elaborate city in Mexico, was established in 1325 AD. It was built on an island in the middle of the lake. According to legends, the Aztecs were told by an omen or sun to construct a city there. The city was inhabited by 200,000 to 300,000 people. Mexico City is located on its ruins.
Okay. Right. Tell us something that you need advice. What advice?
I'm going to take a physics test tomorrow and I'm very nervous. I asked Misty if she had any helpful advice. She told me to answer the question carefully. She told me to not spend too much time on a question that was too hard, and she told me to get a good night's sleep the night before the test. After speaking with her, I felt more confident. I can always count on her for good advice.
Okay. There is something that unexpected situation that you are in.
I had a very unexpected situation a few days ago. My relative from Kabayan arrived unexpectedly without any advance notice whatsoever, and they stayed for the entire weekend.
Hmm. Tell about the English teacher.
My English teacher's name is Nadia. She teaches in night class at 8 till 9 o'clock. She uses a black hijab, a brown shirt, and a long black pants. She really loves her students, and she really loves teaching English in UTOMO.
Okay, there was something you wish that you had done but you did.
I didn't set up my alarm clock last night, and I really wish I had. If I had set up my alarm clock, I wouldn't have been late for school. If I hadn't been late for school, I wouldn't have gotten late later. If I hadn't gotten late later, my score wouldn't have been deducted by 1 point. If my score hadn't been deducted by 1 point, my score wouldn't have been under KKM. If my score hadn't been under KKM, my report would be bad. If my report would be bad, I would have a really low chance to get a scholarship.
Tell about something in your life that you wish for.
I wish I was rich. If I was rich, I could buy anything I want. If I could buy anything I want, I'll be really happy. If I'm really happy, I could buy my parents anything. I can buy my parents anything. I can grant them wishes they had since they were a kid.
Tell about this school course.
All the people at my school are talking about a school building these days. There's a rumor that they're going to build a lift, and everybody's convinced that the rumor is true. After all, if the school weren't going to build a lift, there wouldn't have been a huge hole in the wall, construction workers wouldn't have come every day, huge hill wouldn't have been delivered, and the principal definitely would have leave a huge empty wall since the first building since when the first building is built. Of course, the people at my school don't know for sure if the school is going to build a lift or not. It's only a rumor. We'll just have to wait and see. I study English at UTOMO.
Spelling. Says, say. Says plus say technology.
Technology. TECHNOLOGY technology.
Mortgage.
Mortgage. MORGAGE mortgage.
Interviewer.
Your turn. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's always the mic.
Hello. Hello.
Next. What is it? Open water.
Yes.
System, yeah.
Here. Is it good?
System. Count.
Check. 1, 2. Okay.
Count 1 to 10, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Speak it louder, yeah. Okay. What's your reading?
Good advice.
Good advice. What page?
Wait, sir. 122.
122. Yes. Choose two. Random.
Okay. Yeah.
Choose two topics from there. Opening and closing. Right?
Yes.
Speak louder. Yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah. I study English at Oxford UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about good advice. Margaret had a bad stomachache yesterday afternoon. She called her doctor and asked him what she should do. Her doctor told her to rest in bed. He also told her not to eat too much for dinner. And he told her to call him in the morning if she was still sick. Margaret felt better after speaking with her doctor. She's glad she can always depend on him for good advice. Mrs. Tanaka's students are going to take the college entrance examination this Saturday, and they're very nervous. They asked Mrs. Tanaka if she had any helpful advice. She told them to answer the questions carefully. She also told them not to spend too much time on a question that was too difficult, and she told them to get a good night's sleep the night before the examination. Mrs. Tanaka's students felt more confident after speaking with her. They're glad they can always depend on her for good advice. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Right. Now look at the camera. What's your speaking? What's first?
Technology first.
Speak a bit louder, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. And then look at the camera, smile. Right? Opening, content, closing, stop. Yeah. And then start again. Opening, content, stop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Start now.
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah. I study English at Oxford UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about technology in our lives. Technology plays a role in all aspects of our life. the way we work, the way we shop, the way we communicate with each other, and the way we live at home. The speed of technological change in the past 400 years has been incredible. The early telephones were very large, and they didn't even have dials or buttons. You picked up a receiver and talked to an operator who made the call for you. Nowadays, cellular telephones fit in our pockets, and we can use them to make phone calls from anywhere to anywhere. In grocery stores or supermarkets, cashiers used to punch keys on cash register to enter the price of each item. These days, scanners with barcodes on product packaging, and the prices are recorded by a computerized cash register. In some supermarkets, customers can even check out by scanning product themselves and paying by credit card, all without the help of a cashier. In the past, we made a trip to the bank to deposit or withdraw money. Now we can use ATMs, automated teller machines that are found everywhere. And many people now do their bank transaction at home online over the internet. Modern technology has dramatically improved our life. Personal computers enable us to create documents, store information, and analyze data at work or at home. The internet allows us to send and receive email messages, connects us to the World Wide Web, and allows us to go shopping online from our homes. Digital cameras enable us to take photographs that we can instantly put on our computers to store, change, and send over the internet. Satellite communication connects doctors in one country with a patient in another country, bringing medical technology to remote places around the world. Miniature cameras enable miniature cameras that patient can swallow permit doctors to diagnose medical condition without surgery. Smart homes operated by computers turn lights on and off as people enter or leave rooms, or enable homeowners to call their houses to turn on the heat or air conditioning, or even to start a coffee maker. What will the future bring? Smart highways will carry us to destinations that we program into our cars' computers. Computer chips that are implanted under our skin will hold our medical information in case of an emergency. Household appliances such as refrigerators and stoves will have miniature computers that know how we like to store or cook our food. Many people feel, however, that technology has its price. With automated supermarket checkout lines, ATMs, and online banking and internet shopping, we can meet our daily needs without having contact with other people. Life with technology can be very lonely. Also, many people are concerned about privacy. Technology makes it possible for the companies or the government to monitor our use of the internet. Our credit card numbers, bank account information, medical information, and other personal data are all stored on computers. Protecting that information will be an important issue in the years ahead. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Second is about
Polish up your interview skills.
opening. Jadi, udah the camera smile.
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah. I study English at Oxford UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about polish up your interview skills. Tips from the expert. Going to a job interview can be a very challenging experience. A lot of people are probably applying for the same job. What can you do to make a good impression and stand out from the crowd? The experts say be prepared. Learn about the company before your interview. Find out about the company's products or services. Read about the company in the newspaper or try to find information on the internet. Many companies have their own websites with lots of information. Also, dress appropriately for the interview. Don't wear casual clothes. Dress neatly and conservatively. Prepare in advance for the types of questions you will probably be asked. The interviewer will most likely ask you to tell about your background, education, and experience. If you're employed, the interviewer may ask why you want to leave your current job. Or if you're unemployed at the time of the interview, the interviewer might ask why you left your last job. You should be prepared to talk about what you know about the company. Don't be surprised if you are asked what your strengths and weaknesses are. Be ready to answer questions about how you deal with pressure at work. You may also be asked what your future goals are. And don't forget that the interviewer will probably ask if you have any questions. Be sure to answer the interviewer's questions honestly. Try to show that you are motivated, responsible, and very interested in the job. Be prepared and very interested in the job. Be confident, but don't break up yourself. Don't say how great you are. Instead, give examples of things you've done that show your strength. Be prepared for when the interviewer asks if you have any questions. You can ask about the job responsibilities, the company in general, when the position will be filled, and other things. Some experts say that it isn't a good idea to ask too many questions about salary, vacations, or benefits during the first interview. If the company has follow-up interview for the position, That might be a better time for such questions. Before you leave the interview, make sure you know the names and titles of all the people you met. Write a thank you letter to the interviewer as soon as possible. Say thank you for the interviewer's time, describe why you think you're the right person for the job, and offer to go back for another interview if they want you to. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Okay, Raihana. Okay,
Khairunisa, sir.
for your PSC.
Supposed to be PSC.
Right. Great. Now about yourself and family.
Myself and family. Alright, my name is Raihana Khairunisa Wahono, and my father, my mother, and my brothers usually call me Hana. I go to 114 senior high school, and I'm 15 years old this year. My father's name is Udit Wahono, and my mother's name is Dide Hildayani. And then I have two brothers. Their names is Muhammad Rizky Ramadan and Muhammad Salil Rahman. And all of them are in college this year. That's it.
Okay. Now about unexpected situation that you were prepared.
Unexpected situations that I weren't prepared is when I was junior high school. My social teacher came to the class and told us to have a sudden exam, and he only gave us 15 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes to study, and it's not enough for us. So we all have a bad score, and he didn't give us any remedial. That's the unexpected situation.
Right. Tell about two ancient and modern wonders.
Ancient and modern wonders of the world. The pyramids were built as tombs for the kings of the ancient Egypt more than 5,000 years ago. They were constructed without machines and with very few tools. The kings were buried with many jewels and furniture. The kings were buried with many jewels and furniture and personal treasures. The second one is Stonehenge is a group of huge stones that were erected in England during the period 2,800 to 1,800 BC. No one knows who it was built by or why. Some people think it was used as a sundial to follow the position of the sun. Others think it might have been built as a temple for worshiping.
Receiving the sound. About okay. Tell about a time when you needed advice.
When I needed an advice, the very first one who will listen to my story is are my friends. So I have a group of friends that are consist of 5 people, and we usually like story tell our interesting moments, and then like evaluate ourselves, each other, and give so many advice to each other too.
Yes. Tell about your teacher.
My English teacher is Miss Nadia. In my opinion, she's a hardworking woman. She's a hardworking woman. Besides being a fun teacher, she also has a job that she has to do. After her long day at work, she still gives her best to teach us
How long have you done it?
for so long, sir.
What is she interested in?
She interested? K-pop, I guess.
Right. Tell about something you had done but you didn't.
Something I had done that I didn't.
You wish that you had done.
I wish. Okay, okay. I wish I had done my tahfiz test nicely, but I didn't because I didn't get a good uh, a good sleep, and I didn't practice enough.
Okay. Tell about something in your life that you wish for.
That I wish for. I wish I can manage my time wisely so that I can achieve my goals and don't get distracted too easily. That, that's it.
Really serious?
What?
Really serious?
Sorry?
Really serious?
Oh, I study English at Oxford UTOMO.
Okay, I want to make a hope for oxfordutomo. One hope with 5 years.
One hope.
What do you hope
Wait, sir.
for oxfordutomo with any addition, 5 additional years?
I hope Oxford UTOMO will always stand here for us. So I can I can study my English here like for a long time like that, and then give people knowledge. Maybe that I guess.
Okay. Raihana. Okay. It is random. Yeah, random and unexpected questions. That I think you will prepare this. Yeah. This random questions. I want to answer. And I read this book. This just pop up in my mind. Okay. Raihana, how old are you?
I am 15 years old.
15, yeah. So you are a teenager. Right. So I want your opinion. How do you see teenager nowadays?
As I see,
Good
like
or bad? Why or why not? You got the questions?
yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
mm, as I see teenagers nowadays, like my friends, I guess they have a struggle with their feelings to their boyfriends like that. And in my opinion, it's not that important things to do with our age. For our age, I mean, like, uh, don't we supposed to uh, like prepare ourselves for the future instead of that things like that?
So you always think about the
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. So, do you think another teenagers around you, yeah, in your circle or your classmate or as a teenager, so do you think other teenagers actually surrounding you need to speak English? Why or why not?
because we
So do you think they need to speak English? Yes. Why or why?
use English like everywhere. I mean, with not in this country,
Yeah.
like all of the country in this world is using English
Yeah.
these days.
You get my question?
Yeah.
You are a teenager. Okay. Let's say you speak English. So do you think other teenagers, the same age as you, they need to speak English? If yes, why? No, why? You got the question.
Mm.
If you and other your classmate in here, okay, you start to speak English. But in the reality, other teenagers they don't. Okay, so do you think other teenagers need to speak English? Why or why? You got questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, sir. I guess based on their activity, it's not that.
Yeah, that's my opinion. Do you think
Yeah.
they need to speak English?
Uh-huh.
They do or do they don't? Why?
If it's based on their activity, I guess no, because
So they don't need to speak English.
yeah, maybe.
They don't need.
Uh-huh.
So they don't need to speak English. You think?
Maybe if like study,
Yeah,
they
that's why.
have to.
Yeah, that's why. Do you think they need to speak English? They do or no, they don't?
Yeah.
They don't need. They
I
don't
mean,
need.
like if it's based on their activity.
Yeah, you speak English, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But other friends don't. So do you think they need to speak English or they don't need to speak English?
No,
Why?
because in these days they don't really use that English, I guess.
Okay. Because of that.
Yeah.
So they don't really use English. So that's why you said they didn't use English.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And second point, say spell say. Right? Say spell say technology.
Technology, Technology, technology.
Mortgage.
Mortgage, Morgege, mortgage, fat, T T THOGHT, fat.
Your wallet.
My name is Raihana Hoirin Sawahono, RAIHANAHoirinSawahono, Raihana Hoirin Sawahono. Oxfordutomo, OXFORDUTOMO, Oxfordutomo.
Thank you. Yes, good luck, yeah. Yes. Right. Call. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Halo. Wait ya. Iya.
Okay. Check sound.
Cek. 1, 2, 3.
Just
Okay.
count 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Your head just straight. Okay. Say again. Yes. Count 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, so what's your rating?
Good advisor. Okay.
Choose to random.
Okay.
Remember opening and closing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Your card. 122.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Nabila. I study English at UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about good advice. Margaret had a bad stomachache yesterday afternoon. She called her doctor and asked him what she should do. Her doctor told her to rest in bed. He also told her not to eat too much for dinner. And he told her to call him in the morning if she was still sick. Margaret felt better after speaking with her doctor. She's glad she can always depend on him for good advice. Eric went out his first date yesterday evening. Before he left the house, he asked his parents if they had any advice. They told him to be polite when he met the girl's mother and father. They also told him not to drive too fast and they told him not to bring his dad home later than 10 o'clock. Eric felt more prepared for his first date after speaking to his parents. He's glad he can always depend on them for good advice. Thank you very much, friends.
What's your first speaking?
Polish up your interview skills, sir.
Bukan to camera ya.
Okay.
Mas, bit louder. Ready? Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Nabila. I study English at oxfordutomo. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about polish up your interview skills. The tips from the expert. Going to job interview can be very challenging experience. A lot of people are probably applying for the same job. And what can you do to make a good impression and stay out from the crowd? The experts say be prepared. Learn about your company before your interview. Find out the company's product and services. Read about the company in the newspaper or try to find the information on the internet. Many companies have their own websites with lots of information. Also, dress appropriately for the interview. Don't wear casual clothes. Dress neatly and conservatively. Prepare in advance for the type of question you will probably ask. The interviewer will most likely ask you to tell about the background, education, and experience. If you are employed, the interviewer may ask you why you want to leave your current job. Or if you are employed at the time of the interview, the interviewer might ask you why you want to leave your last job. You should be prepared to talk about what you know about the company. Don't be surprised if you are asked what your strengths and weaknesses are, and be ready to answer the question about how you deal with pressure at work. An interviewer, an interviewer will most likely ask you how you get along with coworkers. You may also be asked what your future goals are, and don't forget that the interviewer will probably ask you if you have any questions. Be sure to answer the interviewer question honestly. Try to show that you're motivated, responsible, and very interested in the job. Be confident, but don't brag about yourself. Don't say how great you are. Instead, give an example of things you've done that show your strengths. Be, be prepared for when the interviewer asks you if you have any question. You can ask about the job responsibilities, the company in general, when the position will be filled, and other things.
Some experts say it isn't a good idea to ask too many questions about salary, vacation, and benefits during the first interview. If the company has follow up the interviews for the position, that might be a better time for such a question. Before you leave the interview, make sure you know the names and the titles of all the people you met. Write a thank you letter to the interviewer as soon as possible. Say thank you for the interviewer's time and describe why you think you are the right person for the job and offer to go back for another interview if they want you to. Thank you very much, friends.
Now open again. And proceed. Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? And press the button.
Okay.
Review.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Nabila. I study English at oxfordutomo. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about technology in our lives. Technology plays a role in all aspects of our lives. The way we work, the way we shop, the way we communicate with each other, and the way we live at home. The speed of technological change in the past 100 years has been incredible. The early telephones were fairly large, and they didn't even have dial buttons. You pick up a receiver and tell to an operator who made the call for you. Nowadays, cellular telephones fit our pockets, and we can use them to make phone calls from anywhere to anywhere. In grocery stores and supermarkets, cashier used to push cash on cash register to enter the price of each item. This day, scanner read barcode on product packaging, and the price are recorded by computer as cash register. In some supermarkets, can even buy checkout. Customer can even check out by scanning product themselves and paying by credit card, all without the help of cashiers. In the past, we made the trip to the bank to deposit and withdraw money. Now we can use ATM automated teller machines that are found in everywhere. Many people do their bank transaction at home online or over the internet. Modern technology has dramatically improved our life. Personal computer enable us to create documents, store information, and analyze data at work or at home. The internet allows us to send and receive email messages, connects us to the World Wide Web, and allows us to go shopping from our homes. Digital camera enable us to take photographs that we can instantly put on the computer to store, change, and send over the internet. Satellite communication connects doctor in one country to the patient in another country, bringing the medical technology to remote places around the world. Miniature cameras that patient can show from the doctor to diagnose medical condition without the surgery. Smart homes operate by computers, turns lights on and off as a people to enter and leave the rooms, and enable for the homeowners to call their houses to turn on the heat or air conditioning or even to start the coffee maker. What will future bring? Smart highways will carry us to destinations that we program into our car's computers. Computer chip that implanted under our skin will hold our medical condition in case of emergency. Household appliances such as refrigerator and stove will have a miniature computers that know how we like to store and cook our food. Many people feel, however, that technology has its price. With automated supermarket checkout lines, ATM and online banking, and internet shopping, we can meet our daily needs without having contact with other people. Life with technology can be very lonely. Also, many people are concerned about their privacy. Technology makes it possible for the companies and the government to monitor our use of the internet. Our credit card numbers, bank account information, medical information, and our personal data are stored on the computer. Protecting that information will be an important issue in the years ahead. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Now answer my questions. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You just look at here. All right. Now, tell about yourself and family.
Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Nabila. I study English at Oxfordutomo. Now, I am 16 years old and I go to 73 senior high school. My hobby are watching movies or series or Formula One, and I like to read comics too. And I like watch anime. One of my favorite anime is Maria to the Patriot. And there is four members in my family. There is my father, my mother, me, and my sister. My father is a security in Police Junction. His birthday on 8 May 1980. Now he is 44 years old, and he likes like automotive, or he likes to watch football match. And my mother is employee now. She is 42 years old. She's born on 4 July 1982. She likes to exercise in the morning, and she likes to listen the Michael learn to rock songs. And my little sister, now she is 8 years old. She go to seven junior 07 elementary schools. She was born on 20 May 2000, 2016. And she likes to play Roblox so much, and she likes to watch YouTube. I love my family.
Your sister
Yes,
was born in 2006.
yes,
No, 2008.
2000. No, she's 8 years old already. Yes, so fast.
Today is 2024.
Yes,
So she is a billboard.
been born.
Any problem?
At 16, I mean,
Now, uh, what's something in your life that you wish you had done but you didn't?
I wish I study in Olympiad mathematics very well. If I study very well, maybe I can winning again in in Jakarta, in old Jakarta. I just finished just in North Jakarta, sister.
So, there were a time that you needed advice.
Oh, uh, I went to West Jakarta yesterday for drama socialization. It is for the Children National Day. Nah, I asked my mentor if she had any good advice. She told me to be calm, do not get distracted, and do not blocking the audience. I'm glad I can always depend on her.
How old are you? How old are you?
16.
So, what's something in your life that you wish for?
I wish I study very well. If I study,
Sorry?
I can study very well. If I can study very well, I will give. I will give a. I will get a best score. If I get a best score, I will like one of the student in eligible. Eligible is like for the SMBP, sir, like to enter the college.
So, it's not eligible.
Nah, not yet, sir. Because still playing great.
So, when you were
For all the eligible in 12th grade, what semester? Oh, first semester.
first,
Yes.
is it required English? No. Good. Now, okay, tell about two ancient and modern world.
Okay. The pyramid were built as a tomb for kings of ancient Egypt more than 5,000 years ago. They were constructed without machine and with very few tools. The king were buried with many jewels and personal treasures. The Colosseum in Rome, Italy was completed in the 1880. It was built as an amphitheater, a place for people to go to be entertained. Fights between gladiators, fights with beasts such as lions and tiger, and other battles were held there. Alright, sir.
And
No, sir.
now,
Yes.
how about some rumors lately?
All the people in my class are talking about my teacher, Mr. Ilham, this day. There's a rumor he's going to move to another school, and everybody is convinced that the rumor is true. After all, if he weren't going to move to another school, he wouldn't have told us. He wouldn't prepare his things in the schools, and definitely wouldn't have to cry, and also we wouldn't give him gift or letters. All of the people in my class don't know for sure whether Mr. Ilham is going to move to another school. It's only a rumor. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, my English teacher's name is Miss Nadia. Now she is 24 years old. She was born in Jakarta, and her birthday was on 19 April 20, and she likes Thailand, and she likes K-pop too, and her bias is Mark Tuan. I met with Miss Nadia since 2019. Yes, 2019 December. It's already 5 years ago. I'm from like PCC one with Miss Nadia and GC one with Miss Nadia and until PSC 4 with Miss Nadia.
Like, is she still alive?
Yes,
How about her birthday?
her birthday on 19 April 20.
She's still alive.
Yes,
You mentioned
2000, 2000,
Yeah.
but when-
okay, you mentioned earlier her birthday was on April. When she's still alive.
yes, sir. I mean 2020.
Thank you. Alright, so uh, where is study this?
I study English at Oxford UTOMO.
Okay. Tell about what we call Oxford Society.
I hope Oxford UTOMO give us more knowledge. If Oxford UTOMO still give us more knowledge, we can share the knowledge to the others, and if we can share with the others, uh, can everyone to join to Oxford UTOMO. If everyone join to Oxford UTOMO, Oxford UTOMO will be bigger than this. I mean, like what ya? Can educate many students too, and they will have a good like good knowledge and good advice.
Okay, you mentioned as you said earlier, you are 16.
16 years old.
So you are still a teenager.
Yes.
Now, it is random and unexpected question. It is outside the lesson.
Yes.
Okay, as I ask your friends. Also, I need your opinion. You are a teenager, right?
Yes.
So how do you see teenagers nowadays? In your circle, in your area, in school, everywhere. Are they good or bad? Why or why not? Okay, how do you see that? You got my question?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as I see if my circle, as long as I see my circles, they are a good people. Why I say that? Because I what ya like be friend with the good person too. We can spirit it the good one or the bad one. Not we combine all in like all in. We must spirit because people there is a bad and there is a good. I mean not bad like something bad, but we can spirit it and we already teenager, right? And we know how the good one or how the bad one. In teenagers, there is some teenagers, yes, the circles, the bad circles and the good circles. I mean, if you want to be friends, you must spirit it with you, the good one or the bad one.
Okay, thank you. You got a point. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now, this. Okay. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Now, I will talk in. So these things, other teenagers said that, some of your friends or whatever they are, these things, other teenagers need to speak English. Why?
Of course, sir. Because English now, from the first time, English still international language. We know it. Yeah, still we know it. And like what we we will searching like a work or something, and the company now all the company must to be speak English or Mandarin language, sir. And so that's why we must learn it.
Yes, they need.
Yes, must not need.
Oh, must.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. 1 point. Right. So, if you said they must speak English, you, as a teenager who speak English, right, how you influence other teenagers who don't speak English? You know my sense?
Yes.
You speak English, right?
Yes.
And others who really don't speak English. So you, as a teenager who speak English, how you influence them so they speak English?
Oh.
You know, right?
Yes.
How?
The first one. Maybe I will conversation with the person with English or advise him or her to play the game and it's with English and watch the movie uh uh what teenagers like watch movie, right? And we can advise them advise them to watch it with English subtitle.
Oh, so you advise them. Come on, let's watch English movie with English subtitle. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, one last difficult question. Do you like English?
Yes, I like.
Thank you. Yes, I got a point now. Says PSC. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Nabila. Now, says PSC technology.
Oh, technology. Technology. Technology.
Right. Mortgage.
Mortgage. Morg a g I e mortgage.
Interview.
Interviewer. Interview. No. E N T I R V E I W I R, interviewer. Nabila Vega. N A B E L A F F-I-G-A, Nabila Vega.
R.
R?
Nabila Vega.
Oh yes. My father's name is Rohman.
Yeah, see.
Oh, okay. Nabila Vega Rohman. N A B E L A F I G A R O H M A N, Nabila Vega Rohman. Oxfordutomo. Oxfordutomo. Oxfordutomo.
Okay, you know.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Hold on, stay.
Okay. Check, check. Check, check. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Love you. Stay healthy. Hello, hello. See you, everyone. Bye-bye. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. See you. Okay. Thank you.